Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tembisa. We're back on this segment. We are still on the pop-up restaurant. Thank you for tuning back in, and I left the story halfway because there was a possible emergency with my daughter. I said I had to go check on them, but no, they just came back, and they thought there's no one in the house, so that's why she phoned me, because I thought they are at the clinic and I thought there was an emergency. Why is she phoning me? They were at home, but they didn't see me, but I'm sitting in the office and doing the videos. So anyway, guys, thank you for being here. Please like, subscribe, share the video with your friends, and comment and hit the notification bell. Guys, thank you. We are on this pop-up restaurant. I don't know where I left off, but I was saying to you, I am blessed with the most gorgeous of friends whom I can trust, who trust me implicitly. Obviously the people that were here are people that I have cooked for, right? So obviously they know I can cook, all right. However, I've not cooked it, this was like home cooking style, no tirlantenkis. But now you must know this was a restaurant, so the presentation was going to be the thing. The service had to be on point, and everything had to run smoothly because, again, they were paying customers. Okay, so the reason why I wanted to do this is because I always felt that I would enjoy to do, excuse me, something like that, to have a restaurant. Okay, so first of all, I've also always known that running a restaurant is a very hard job. But I've always known that I love cooking, and I always believe that when you're doing something you love, it is not a job. So, great thing that I tested this thing. So I said to my, as I was discussing with my family, I said, you know what? Of course, it will be awesome for my friends to come and be willing to pay, but I want, the prices that I'm going to charge, I want them to be baseline prices, in a sense that I'm not out to make a profit. I just want my friends to give me the opportunity to cook for them and them to cover the cost. But like, I'm not going to make a profit on it. Okay, I just would like them to come enjoy the evening. I will set up everything and them to just cover the cost. And they jumped on the idea because why? I have absolutely gorgeous, beautiful friends. I am in total awe. I'm in total awe. Not that I did not know before, because obviously the people that, these people that I invited in a flash, they were like, we're coming, no hesitation, no hesitation. It is such a beautiful thing to have friends like this. And so the family member that was here says to me during the evening, she says, wow, your friends love you. I've never seen such a thing. Your friends genuinely love you. That for me was a testimony of the love of God. I mean, there is nothing higher. There's no greater accolade I've ever received when she said to me how she saw how my friends love me. obviously she saw whatever she saw, whatever she witnessed, because you could just tell with the energy that was around here, everyone was like pure in the heart, and they were here to enjoy themselves. And you know, as I said, this friend that said they gonna be here at 4 o'clock, she was here doing the mash, doing, wiping the floors, doing the things. She didn't care. Eventually, she became a worker and she didn't care, because what was important for her is to see me not being stressed. So she jumped in, she was everywhere, entertaining. She was there making sure I'm watered. She brought from home bottles of champagne. She was popping the bottles for us to drink while we were working, calming my nerves. She was absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous. Thank you, my dear friend, if you are watching. Thank you so much. You are so special to me. And your husband, this friend's husband, he was stuck by the braai, because when he saw how we were running around like headless chickens, he said, "Stop. I'm taking over here now. I'm doing the braai." And thank God for him. That man was like a godsend. We started with roaster cook, irostile. And, and he was like, "No, no, 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 no. You're not going to do it like this. You're going to do that." He was like, he took charge. Now, let me tell you, there is nothing sexier than a man who takes charge, right? He was like, "This is not your space. I'm here now. You go do your thing. I'm here." And so that's where he was stationed the entire evening. So when we started with the bringing the starters, my daughter started to take orders, and their daughter, who started to work with my daughter taking orders from the patrons, then they come to the kitchen, shouting orders, 3 camemberts, 2 mushrooms. And of course, then we prepare the mushrooms and the camembert to go to the fire. And this man was just taking care of everything, and we would just fetch and plate, and the stuff would be gone. So, oh my word, it was so amazing. It was so amazing. But he says, "Oh my gosh, Tembisa, you are obviously bloody mad, because you doing the stuff you see on bloody television, and you don't know that these people on television have a bloody production team going, and you think you can do this all by yourself." I said, "I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb, okay, because I think I'm superwoman, right? Well, I had to come down to reality very quickly that I'm not superwoman, but what I am is that I have the best friends ever, ever, ever." And onto my other set of friends who drove all the way from Hermanus, and they brought me a surprise guest for the evening. I was so happy. I was so happy that it was late, first of all, right? For people to drive from Hermanus to come to my restaurant. They are absolutely gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So they came in, they such beautiful spirits, so calm and so modest, so down to earth people. They are just beautiful. And this friend, we've been school friends, high school till today. So I know her for at least, to be safe, 20 25 years, yes, 25 years, because we're both the same age. And 45, I'm 45. And we've been through everything together, So, we trust each other, we are just there for each other. And she's just a gem and has a beautiful family. Oh, gorgeous children. Beautiful sister that was here with and the husband is just amazing. Okay, so they were all here for us and they were just enjoying, and you could just see the genuine happiness. She says, my gosh, Tembisa, do you have an idea? Do you actually have an idea what you've done? The atmosphere outside is palpable. The people are so happy. The people are enjoying themselves outside. You haven't got a clue what you've done here, what you've done for us. They were just so happy. And this is when I went outside. It was load shedding at that time, so it was dark. And, we had candles going. We just had the fires going. Wow. I have to say, God was in my house. God was here. All the love that was going. And when she, this beautiful friend of mine, listen, she is a superwoman, this girl. But like I say, she is too modest, okay? Because that's just her spirit. She runs a beautiful machinery in her house. I mean, she is so organized. Her house, her home is just like picture perfect, She is just that girl who is seamless. Her things are just like, they fall into place, but so modest, so modest. She says to me, so I'm like, okay, so, what are you having for a starter and whatever? She's like, I don't know. I don't know these things. When at Tembisa, you always do these fancy things. I don't know. I just cook for my family. I'm like, when you like to be modest, but she is modest. That is truly who she is. But I've been to her home and she will serve you the most beautiful of dinners. Okay, all right, okay. So she's a liar, okay, because she will do the things in her home, in her space. She's absolutely gorgeous. But she came out, and you know what, she saved the night. She saved the night, because if it weren't for her, I wouldn't even have pictures of what happened. But because she's such a beautiful soul, and she was there enjoying, and how in awe she was of the beauty of how everyone came together, how everyone was mingling, as if everyone knew everyone from years, and they didn't know each other. These are my friends from different facets of my life, and but they just came together and everyone gelled. So she came to the house and she was going everywhere taking pictures, and she said, I just want to capture the moments because I want you to see what beauty you have created here, what you have done for us. Because they were outside just beautifully enjoying under the flames of the fire and the candlelight, and it was just so awesome. And they were ooh-eyeing about the food. Of course, I would say, anyone would about food when you are a guest, because that's being courteous. But I also know when people were truly enjoying the food, and they were truly enjoying the food. So everyone was happy and on to the mains. And so, the husband was like, mm-mm, sifuni nyama, sifuni nyama. So everyone, the lamb shank was sold out because, everyone was like, lamb shank, lamb shank, lamb shank. And when it came out, the people were just in awe. I'm going to send you the pictures if I can attach them to the videos. I'm sure there's a way. I've seen it happen, but obviously I don't know how. And the sweet daughters, I know my daughter came to tell me, she says, oh mom, your friends, because I can't call names here, I don't want to spill people's name. If I did, I'm sorry, but in my conscience, I'm not saying anyone's names. I'm just talking about the people, the characters, because obviously I did not ask anyone to mention them on the videos. So my daughter came to me, in the evening, to say, oh, your friends' daughters, they were so sweet. She said she's going to have the pasta because I know you made the pasta and I want to have the pasta. So she was so chuffed that, there were pasta orders. Obviously, this was a thing. There was not like a me dish and a her dish. It was all, we were doing this together. But of course, we had to take charge of the different dishes. But, we collectively made sure all the dishes were perfect because it was about our guests. It was not a competition for us, because, it's about us getting the food out and the people being happy with the food. And so the pasta dish looked divine, divine, divine. It looked beautiful and gorgeous. So, yeah, it was so amazing. And they thoroughly enjoyed the pasta. And then I want to mention my other two friends, the couple, so gorgeous and beautiful. Now this guy, if he is listening, you know who I'm talking about. Now he's got this gorgeous girlfriend. I mean, this girl is a keeper, let me tell you. And I'm so mad with him. I'm like, well, now you have to do something. This girl, you cannot let her slip through your fingers. I mean, she is just super amazing, okay? And so I hear from outside because I was not there with them. So the girlfriend ordered lamb shank. He's a vegetarian. Hello. He's a vegetarian, this man. He's a beefcake. He's a bodybuilder and a vegetarian. But anyway, healthy lifestyle. He's very healthy. He's very health conscious. So we always tease him, because we have to always do special dishes, vegetarian dishes. Now, the girlfriend is such a beauty and she is a traditional girl and I love her for that. And so I was told that when they were battling the fire, she just came in and said, ha 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 ha, no, just leave that. No, not that wood. That wood is going to create smoke, so, no, just, she literally like took over because she knows her shit when it comes to the fire. Girl, you make us look good. So that was fabulous. And she's just so chilled. And you know what? She is just so sure of herself and I love her. And she is not fazed by anything. She is just gorgeous. There's nothing more beautiful than someone who's confident. So thank you guys for being here. You are truly treasured, friends, and you are valued. And I'm so thankful, he phoned. This was around 5-ish. Remember, they were supposed to be here at 6. So he says, we are coming, but I am running late because he was just coming off duty at that time. So they had to go home and refresh. I mean, this guy, he's the guy, he's very much about himself, that guy, those guys that use, that have a facial routine. This is the kind of men we need, the metro men, we love them, beautiful, clean, beautiful dad. He's an amazing father. He is an amazing dad. Oh my word. That for me, I think that's what really bought our friendship. Because I met this guy, um, like a single dad, you know, beautiful man, So I love him to bits. And so then onto my other friends, that are so gorgeous. They were here and they brought two other friends of theirs whom I've never met, which now, of course, when they left, they were like, when are we doing this again? We have to do another one before New Year. This was amazing. We want this. This thing must happen all the time. I'm like, guys, just get out of my house now. It was lovely to have you. I am done. I am finished. I am, it was an awesome evening. So they were all happy. Oh, shame. My poor daughter was running around doing cocktails. In the week, we had to practice these cocktails. Go check the videos where I posted some videos where, excuse me, she was practicing cocktails. Let me drink. And so she did like 2 cocktails because she was gonna, go through all of them. I said, stop. Because when I started with the martini, she said, stirred or shaken. I said, which way does James Bond like it? I don't know. Did she say stirred? I don't know this thing. But anyway, she put a double vodka. I was like, yes, no. Listen, a cocktail for me is something that's sweet, okay? But this martini stuff is for people who really want to really drink, like seriously, okay? So I said, listen, we got to stop now because we obviously can't drink all this alcohol. So I trust that you are able to make this cocktail, so it's fine. Let's leave it at this. She had her whole menu at the bar plucked on the wall. No, she actually had it on the computer. She had a whole thing and she had her things. Oh, guys, I have to tell you what happened. On the day we had a mishap. I mean, our patients were tested. So what happened was she made a simple syrup, right, for the cocktails. So that's like you do like a part sugar, part water kind of syrup to sweeten the cocktails, whatever. So obviously in the haste, I was busy trying to sort out the kitchen. Now I was rushing to get my family from the mall. And so I was busy cleaning the kitchen counters, just to get some order. And in the haste, I just saw this like dirty water in the pot. And I took it and threw it in the sink. So as I'm leaving, my daughter comes to the kitchen. She says, Mom, where's my simple syrup? I said, what are you talking about? And then she looks in the sink. She says, you threw it out. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I mean, why would I throw it out? Obviously, I did not know. And I thought it's just dirty water I was trying to clean. I'm so sorry. And, you know, you could I see the disappointment in her face, but I was very impressed. I told her later on, because then I had to leave. I apologized, I left. She made another one. And then, the night went on, things happened. She was really pressed, to make the cocktails. Everyone was wanting a piece of her. And because she was really, as far as I'm concerned, the head chef of this whole thing, because she is that girl, she takes charge, and she was, stretching herself and everything. So when everything died down, I think the next day when we were, sitting and debriefing and admiring our work and everything, I said, I'm so glad that we did this because I've learned so much about you. I've seen how you were so meticulous in organizing and how you just wanted everything to be planned, organized, and you did all of that. And what was most important for me is to see you under pressure, right? You still kept your cool. I could see you were under pressure. And even when I threw out your syrup, you didn't crack. I could see you were disappointed, but you did not even utter, words. But she's not that girl. She's a very sweet girl. Of course, I always encourage, people must always, display your feelings, show them respectfully. So, I commended her. I said, it was wonderful to see you under pressure. And now I know you can do life, nothing is going to bring you down. And so she was absolutely awesome. She was wonderful. And so these other four friends, the two couples that came together. And guess what? I mean, they were so awesome. I mean, as I say, this friend of mine, she literally brought her friends, which means she trusts me a lot to bring friends that I've never seen before, because I do believe she's like, come and see my friends. You know what I mean? When you are proud of your friends, then you like to your other friends, come to see my friends, because that is our pride, is for our friends to know who our friends are. Because, the saying, say, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. And let me tell you who I am is through the beauty of my friends. And my friend from Hermanus who took the pictures, captured the moments. And for me, what really got to me, and my spirit is still sensitive even today to realize, because you see, when you see a picture being taken, it means that you're going through the soul of that person, because what she saw through her lens, how she captured that angle, I was like, oh my goodness, is this the beauty that she saw? Because it's the way she captured everything that showed me how she experienced the beauty of the evening, the energy, the everything. It is absolutely amazing. And I'm going to try and show you the pictures, that it was so, so beautiful. And then, of course, came again, my daughter was responsible to do the billing, of the people. And, and now people were kind of rushing home. This was like after 10, and everyone had loads of fun. And, they taking doggy bags. And, I had my stall going because, I make like little things like jams and, marinara sauces, basil pestos, so, they bought from just supporting me. They are just so beautiful. Guys, we had such an amazing time. I am so grateful. I cannot stop this video before I tell you how wonderful my husband was, because without him, we couldn't have done this. He was running around. He did the fires. In the week, he was running around because I have a back outside toilet, which I wanted to fix up, because now I was scared. I only have, a little guest toilet. And, what if somebody is stuck? And, you never know what happens, because I always think of those things. What if? So I thought the toilet is already there. It's just that it's not ready for guests. So I did do a bit of touch paint and whatever. Go and see actually the video where I showed how I did the toilet. You know, my husband, you know, fixed the the system to flush, so it was absolutely amazing. And running around for bread, everything, you know, he was just awesome and everyone was absolutely amazing. So guys, thank you very much. And my sweetest other daughter, she was just beautiful and running around showing people everywhere. And you know, it was teamwork, guys. It was teamwork. It was, the whole thing was successful. I think that I've mentioned everyone. If I haven't, it is only because I've slipped in my mind, but everyone made the evening very, very special. If it weren't for all the positive energy that came in, it would not have been a success. Everyone was ready to jump in, help out. I mean, eventually, my friends who came first had to leave. I don't even know if they ate anything. I mean, they were just there to help. And thank you so much to everyone. This was such fun. And thank you so much. Please like the video, subscribe, share, comment, and hit the notification bell. Tell me in the comments field, have you been to a pop-up restaurant? How did you enjoy it? If you haven't been, would you like to experience such a thing? It is awesome. In fact, I was saying to everyone, I said, you know, guys, I don't see why we can't do entertainment this way. I think we should start making this thing normal, where we go to somebody's house and we pay for our meal, because then, you know, it would be a something that reoccurs, you know, because of course we have to not lie about it, that it does become very expensive to entertain all the time, you know what I mean? And I think that this is a fabulous idea, that we can cook but pay for your cost. I mean, we are friends, so we're not making a profit, it's just cover the cost, everyone has a good time. I mean, it's the same as a bring and buy, but then, you know, bring and buy is not the same. This kind of thing is like you responsible to make all the food and whatever, and then just, you know, make the people pay, and it's great. We should literally do it. All right, so thank you for watching and have a fabulous day and happy holidays, everyone. And hopefully I will do another video before Christmas. I mean, it's what, how many weeks before Christmas? This Sunday we're going.
This Sunday is Christmas.
Can you believe that now? You can see my mind is not even nowhere, because I am bushed. In fact, I told my family, I said, there is no ways I'm cooking again for Christmas. After the trauma for this week, which, by the way, I did enjoy very much, but I'm not going to cook again. Now we're on leftovers. Even tonight I've taken out some leftovers, curry, and some leftover bread from the restaurant, which we're going to eat. And that's how we're going to roll. Up until that food is finished in the fridge, I'm not going to cook anything else. So you can imagine it will be a mess. And yeah, thank you very much. Have a fabulous day. Love you all. Goodbye.